Smell me like a Hellcat.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Before this video starts, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool oil and water trick. I do also want to explain why I've been away for a while. As you guys know, the last video I've done was a collaboration. That was the first video in like a month. Had a lot of stuff going on in my life, a lot of stressful stuff, but it's over. I feel like filming again. We're getting right back at YouTube, guys. So hope you guys like this oil and water trick I'm about to teach you guys. It's really easy, really fun. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get straight into this really cool trick. So if you notice here, I have a deck of cards, and this deck of cards is actually separated from red and black. So I don't know if you've ever heard the fact that oil and water don't mix. If you haven't, you probably were living under a rock, but if you don't know, which you should, oil and water do not mix. The same can be said for cards, because check this out. We can take these cards, and I'm just going to go ahead and give them a quick shuffle just like this, okay? So now these cards are completely mixed together, just like that, and we can go ahead and we can give them a couple of cuts, and we can just completely shuffle these cards up just like this, just getting them completely mixed up, okay? These cards are mixed up. We're going to get back to them a little later. Over here, I have 3 cards, 3 of which are red, and 3 of which are black, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take these and mix them up. Look, we got red, black, red, black, red, black. Just like that, completely mixed up, just like that. But just like oil and water, if we give them a little bit of time, the cards will separate. Red here, black here. So let's make this a little more difficult. Over here, we have another red card and another black card. So now we have 8 cards, 4 of which are black and the other 4 are red, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and mix them together. So we got black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red. Just like that, completely mixed together. And again, with just a little bit of time, I think they should be ready now. Let me check, make sure they're completely separated. Yes, indeed they have. As you can see, we have our 4 red cards here, and our 4 black cards are completely separated. But this whole trick, just these 4 cards, was actually just a distraction. Not really a distraction, but just kind of a way to kill time as we were waiting for this deck to completely separate. As you can see, all the black cards are here, all the red cards are here, even though you saw me completely shuffle them together. So that was a trick, guys, and now let's go ahead and learn how to do it. Okay, guys, so here's the tutorial for the trick you just saw. This is actually a really easy trick. You don't actually have to do the whole deck separating thing. You can just do the 3 to 4 card separating if you want. That's pretty easy. But I do like this little deck idea. I kind of just thought of this to go along with it. And I'm just going to show you the whole thing. You don't have to add the deck part if you don't want to, but the part with the 3-4 card separating is really cool. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. So you're going to start out by taking your deck of cards, and you're going to pull out 4 red cards and 4 black cards. It does not matter what these cards are. You're going to take 2, one from the red pack and one from the black pack, and you're going to just put them in the card box. You don't have to put them in the card box, but it's just a good subtlety to have them in here. That way you don't have to pull them out of the deck later, or just have them sitting aside with the spectator wondering what these are. They would assume this box is empty, and then that you pull this out later and pull the cards out. It's just a good production for them. So I recommend you keep them in the box, but you do not have to. So once you have your 4 red cards and your 4 black cards, you're going to take your deck and separate them black cards and red cards. That's simply all you have to do. And now you're ready to begin. So what you're going to do is just take your black and your red cards, have them in a little stack right here, have your box close by, and then start off with the deck. And you're going to show how the cards are separated black from red. It does not matter the order. It can be black and red or red and black. It doesn't matter. And obviously the order of these cards does not matter. So what you're going to do is you're going to explain how oil and water don't mix, and the same goes for cards. Then you're literally going to proceed to just do false shuffles and false cuts. I recommend that you start off doing a false shuffle so they get this visual idea of seeing the cards being interlaced just like that. If you don't know how to do a false shuffle, I will leave a link in the description for this one right here. It's a very easy false shuffle you can learn with a little bit of practice, and it looks very convincing to a spectator. But as you can see, it's completely false because the cards are completely the same, still separated red and black. But that false shuffle gives a good image of them seeing the cards being interlaced just like that, and that makes them really think it's mixed up. After that, you can proceed to do some false cuts if you want, just like that. And then there's this really good convincer. It's the overhand shuffle thing you guys saw me do. You're going to hold the cards facing you so you see the faces, and you're going to start overhand shuffling. Notice I'm shuffling black cards on black cards, so nothing's really being affected. Then once I get about halfway down, what I'm going to do is start peeling cards, just like this. So I start peeling off red cards, and once that happens, I can start overhand. I messed up there, it seems. But you can start overhand shuffling red cards. So let's go over that again, seeing as how I messed up. Overhand shuffle, red cards on red cards, it's not going to matter. Then once you get halfway down, start peeling off one at a time, just like this, until you start peeling off black cards. Then it's safe to just start regularly overhand shuffling. And really all you've done is you've reversed, whereas if the black cards were on top, now they are on the bottom, and that's literally all you've done. And you can do that. It's a really good convincer just for them to see you doing this overhand shuffle. Start peeling off cards until you see red cards, then start normally overhand shuffling, just like that. And as you can see, it has no effect on the order of the cards. All the red cards are here. All the black cards are here. So once you've falsely shuffled these cards, you're going to lay them to the side, and you're going to get with these cards. So this is the fun part. You have your 3 cards. You're going to show that you have 6 cards. You're going to separate at the 3 and 3 mark, show how 3 are black and 3 are red. Then you're going to hold them up to the spectator, okay? So the spectator's looking at them. And your thumb is going to contact that 4th card, okay? This card right here. And these 4 fingers are going to contact this card right here, this 3rd card. So basically the top red card, or the bottom red card, and the top black card, as you can see. And you're holding it up toward the spectator. So once you come down, you're going to hold on to these cards and steal off those cards. And the larger action is covering the smaller action of you stealing off those cards. Okay? So now you're in this situation. You have a black card on the bottom and 2 red cards. Okay? And now you have a red card on top of here and these 2 black cards on the bottom. But they think that the black cards are here and the red cards are here. So you're going to start off on the right side, or seeing as how I'm left-handed, or I'm right-handed, I hold the cards in my left hand. As I spread off in my left hand, I lay the cards on the right down. So if it was the opposite, you would lay the cards on the left down. So depending on which hand you use, usually if you hold the deck in your left hand, cards on the right. If you hold the cards in your right hand when you spread cards on the left, you would start with first. But seeing as I spread with my left hand, I'm going to start off with the cards on the right. And you can show this card because it actually is red. You can say, look, red, and then you can't show this card because it's red too, but you just say black. So red, black, these 2 middle cards are completely free to show. Red, black, you cannot show this card because it's actually black, but you still say red, black. Okay? So in their mind, you showed them the cards that you put them there, which is a really good convincer. So they really think you have completely interlaced these cards. You say, just like oil and water, given a little time, they will separate. And as you can see, nothing has happened to the cards. I just want to give you guys a quick face-up view of what's actually happening. Okay? So this is a face-up view of what's happening. You're going to be pretend they're face down. You're going to be saying black, red, black, red, black, red. Okay? And whenever you did the secret move, it's when you made that different order for this to work. So that's basically how it works, and they are completely separated just like that. It makes for a really good trick. Now this is the part where you add on the cards. So you're going to spread these cards out. So after you show they've separated, you're going to spread them out. Now you're going to take the box, give it a little shake, indicating there's something in here. You're going to pull out the 2 cards. One's black, one's red. You're going to lay the red card on top of the red cards and use this black card to scoop up the cards, depending on which one's on top. If it were the black cards on top, you put the black on the black, and you would take the red cards and scoop them up, depending on which one's on top. Just lay the cards with their appropriate color. Okay, so now what you're going to do is basically the same thing you did to make the order different with the 6 cards, but now you have 8. So you're going to show off that you have 8 cards now, 4 of which are black, 4 of which are red. You're going to bring them together, and your thumb's going to contact that 5th card, just like that, and this finger is going to contact that 4th card, just like that, which is actually that red card. Okay, so now you guys have these, and when you come down, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to hold on to those cards, switch off, square everything up, lay it down. So now you're in this position. 3 black cards, 1 red card. 1 black card, 3 red cards, and you're going to proceed to mix them up. So again, you can show this top one. It's black. This one's actually black too, but you're still going to say red, even though it's actually black. You're not going to show this one. So black, red. You can show these middle cards. So look, black, red, black, red. You cannot show this one, but you're still going to say black, even though it's a red card, and then you're going to say red, and you can show this one because it is indeed red. With practice, you will memorize which cards you can and cannot show. But again, that takes a little bit of practice. I've been doing this trick for about a year, so I've memorized when I can and cannot show the card. So now if you look, you guys probably think you messed up, but you actually didn't. It's not completely separated. So you're in this order. This black card is in between these red cards. So how you're going to get around that is you're going to say, again, give it some time. You're going to wait for the time to pass, and whenever it does, you're going to check if they're ready. And when you check, you're going to do this same move. Your thumb is going to contact that red card, and your fingers are going to contact the back of that black card. Okay, so spread out, check if they're ready, and you're going to contact these cards, and as you come down, you're going to do that move, separating the cards so it looks like the black cards are here and the red cards are here. It makes for a really good trick. Their minds are blown. They saw you mix them up. It's a really good trick. But now for the kicker ending, you've done all this. You're going to say, that was just to kill time. That was just to kill time, because over here, we actually have this deck that is completely separated, even though you saw me shuffle the cards together. And I do like to do this with my fingers because it indicates, it'll remind them, it'll have them recall that you did shuffle the cards together just like this, and they will be completely blown away as to how they even separated. But yeah, that is the trick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad to be back. I will try to be uploading my normal schedule. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trick. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. We're trying to get to 80 subscribers. I do want to thank you guys for 70 subscribers. So, see you guys in the next video. See you later.